We just came to Guadeloupe here and did the clearance for our boat. Before that we did some pretty heavy rowing into the harbor, so we're definitely putting on the engine on the dinghy later on. But yeah, the clearance here on the French island is really easy. You just sit down at the computer and fill in some things about your boat and about the crew, and when that's done you just sign it, and then you pay. Today we paid €5, and sometimes you pay 3 and sometimes you pay 6, so it's not that much of a fee and it's really easy. So that's a good thing with the French islands.
Yeah.
Now we come to Le Fort Louis Delgres, and this fort played a very important role when it comes to the battle between the French and the English in the 17th century. So they had these battles like all the time between the islands, like once Guadeloupe was French and then it became English and then French again. And it's the same with most of the islands around here, like Dominica was French as well. But in the end it ended up English. So yeah, between these islands there have been a lot of battles, and yeah, right here in Basse-Terre where we are now, they had quite a big battle with this fort, which in the end was won by the Frenchmen. And yeah, that was in the beginning of the 18th century. Prise pour mettre ses ouvriers à l'abri des boulettes et des bombes et pour prévenir des projections en cas d'explosion.
Well, I totally got that.
Hello there.
Hello.
What you doing?
I'm rowing back towards the boat.
Nice.
After a nice day in Basse-Terre.
Yeah. Which part of the day was the best?
Apart from my morning dip in the ocean, where the water was crystal clear and I could see the bottom, I think it was the fortress.
Yeah, totally agree to that. Just anchored here at the Cousteau Marine Reserve at Guadeloupe, and yeah, I mean the diving here is really good. According to Cousteau, what I read, he has said that this diving here at Pigeon Island is supposed to be one of the absolutely best dive spots in the world. So we're gonna go check that out in the coming days. And when I jumped in the water here just recently and to check the anchor, I saw, I think it was like 6 or 7 sea turtles that were just swimming around and eating grass from the bottom and yeah, just chilling a little bit. So yeah, I kind of like this place.
I've been feeling a little sick lately, so now he's trying one of my mother's methods to clear the sinuses. You put boiling water in a pot, you put some herbs in it, and then you put a towel over your head and you sit there for 10 minutes and breathe in the steam.
I'm gonna dive the Cousteau National Park tomorrow.
No. Are you okay?
I don't know. I think so.
Is it clearing the sinuses?
God, I don't know. It feels like it feels like it's burning my whole head up and my throat.
Today it's a bit rainy and cloudy, and we've decided to get some new sunglasses. Since ours are not really working well.
They're working well, but when you lean forward they tend to fall off, so...
And you look a bit drunk.
Yeah.
So it's time for the sunglass search.
Oh yes.
Not any sunglasses yet, but something else.
Yeah. We've been looking for a cockpit lamp, which has like quite soft light, and as well an anchoring lantern, because our anchoring lantern doesn't work at the moment. And we found this little guy, and I guess the lighting is quite good, and it's really cheap. That's the most important thing. So
and it has piles inclusives.
Piles inclusive, yeah, so you don't even have to get the batteries. So let's bring it to the boat and test it out.
But I want the blue one.
Okay, let's take the blue one then. Can you tell us a little about this place, Linn?
Yeah, well, it's a museum for like sperm whales in particular, but also other sorts of whales. But it's all in French, except for 2 posters. So things we can read of is that there's some kind of population on the west coast of Guadeloupe that comes by here every year, and they document it. And then they talk about this is a special case, but how like the plastics and all this rubbish that is floating around in the ocean, how it affects the animals. And in this case there was a calf that got like stuck with his tail to the mother, because she had all the things in her jaw, and the calf was stuck with his tail. So yeah, he died, and they managed to cut the calf loose later on, so that the mother wouldn't die as well, but the calf died.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Whining about?
I'm not whining.
Yes you are.
No.
Yes you are.
It's just that we're supposed to be lying completely still on this
beautiful anchorage here with a lot of sea turtles and I don't know, possibly the most beautiful spot in the whole Caribbean. But the boat is rocking like hell. So I'm almost feeling a little bit seasick, and that doesn't happen too often.
And now you're gonna strip for the camera?
Yeah, I want to go to bed, so that's a first step in the right direction.
Heads up guys, don't forget to give us a like.
And subscribe down below.
Thanks for watching.